Hi, my name is Scott Moore. Welcome to another gentle yoga practice. Today I want to mobilize our spine just a little bit and do another resting pose, as well as a few things that will elongate some of the long backside muscles of our body. And as always, I'd like to start with a gentle breathing practice. We're going to do 3 parts breath called Anuloma Viloma. And what we want to do with your hands either on your knees or hands together at your heart, breathe all the way out through your nostrils, and then breathe in just into your belly, and then pause and hold your breath. And now breathe into your middle chest, pause and hold your breath, and then finally breathe into your upper chest, and a long exhale all the way out. This is going to gently energize us at the same time. It's going to expand our lung capacity in a way that doesn't make us amped, but just feel a little bit kind of vital and awake. So follow me. 3 counts in the belly, and pause. 2, 3, and then middle chest. 2, 3, and pause. 2, 3, and now breathe into your upper chest. 2, 3, and long exhale, 9 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe into your belly. 2, 3, and pause. 2, 3, middle chest. 2, 3, and pause. 2, 3, and upper chest. 2, 3, and long exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So big breath in and big breath out. Let's move to a hands and knees position. I put a cushion next to me that we're going to use in a moment. So if you don't have it already, you may want to grab a cushion. And from our hands and knees pose, we're simply going to inhale into a cat-cow position. Inhale, lean your chest forward, lift your tail a bit, and then as you exhale, round your spine and draw your tailbone under. Drop your chin. Inhale and look forward, lift your chin a little bit. No strain in your lower back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale again, look forward, and exhale, round your spine. We're mobilizing our hips, we're mobilizing our spine, we're articulating the breath, moving through the entire structure of our body. Now, the next time you exhale, round your spine and lower into child's pose. As you inhale, move back to hands and knees pose. Back to child's pose, exhale. Hands and knees pose. Now this time as you exhale, curl your toes under and press back into a bent-kneed version of downward facing dog. Let your arms rest roughly, right in between where your ears would be, and either keep your knees bent or begin to slowly straighten your legs, maybe a little pedal of one leg and the other leg. If it feels good to straighten both legs and draw your heels toward the floor, wonderful. But remember, there's no strain invited into our practice. With another inhale, let's slowly make our way back to a hands and knees pose. And back into child's pose, and we'll hang out in child's pose for a couple of breaths. So now what I want to do is we'll come upright, grab a cushion from the couch or something, a relatively small pillow, and we want to make sure that we don't have too big of a cushion. It really depends on how much we're going to arch our back. So if you have a very sensitive back, instead of using a cushion, you might fold over a towel or a blanket. I'm going to start with my knees bent. I'm going to slide my cushion behind my lower back and very gently lower down in such a way that feels comfortable, where I can open up my chest, let my arms go wide, and let my head drop on the floor. I'm careful not to knock over my candles. Right? And so
with my knees bent, this is going to be the easiest way to take tension out of my back. And if I want to go a little bit deeper, it might feel very nice to extend my legs straight. Where this emphasizes a nice open heart, I'm going to try to breathe now into the upper part of my chest, where I was emphasizing all three parts of my breathing chambers and the breathing practice in the beginning. Now I just want to emphasize right here in the middle and upper part of my chest. So good 5 or 6 second inhales and exhales. Comfort is the name of the game, and so if this isn't very comfortable, try bending your knees again, adjusting your hands, maybe so they rest on your rib cage or your belly. Do whatever it takes to feel as comfortable as possible, and let's give ourselves a couple more deep breaths in this pose. When it feels like it's time to come out of this pose, what I would suggest is to do a little roll over to your side, and then push yourself back upright that way. And that's going to be the easiest way and least detrimental to your spine. Now, as a nice counter pose to all that back and forth articulation, just do a slow twist to one side. Sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, gentle twist. Three or four breaths here. And then we'll do a slow, gentle twist to the other side. So when we've done both sides, if it feels comfortable for your hips and your feet to do so, you may choose to rest with one foot on top of your thigh and the other foot underneath. This is known as half lotus pose. And this is the pose that you'll often see Ganesh, the elephant-headed deity in the Hindu pantheon, in. He's in this pose because his father is Shiva, and he's of the spiritual realm. He's above the earth. His mother is Shakti, and she's of the physical realm, so she is of the earth. And so he is the perfect blend between the two. And so as we sort of practice and honor this quality within all of us, the part of us that is both ephemeral and grounded, I want you to just simply breathe in and out and imagine your breath moving down into the floor of your pelvis, and as you exhale, imagine this breath moving back out. Just a couple rounds of full deep breath. Then after a few breaths to finish your practice, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart. Everybody, thank you for a wonderful practice. Namaste.